Hey, welcome back to the Six Figure Mastermind. Today I have a question for you. Why do you think so many multi-million-dollar companies, even small business, big business, they're throwing away, they're firing their web designers and they're using Wix? Well, today I'm going to teach you how to build a website using Wix because it's a lot easier than you think. So stay tuned. I love using Wix, and if you see any other amazing YouTubers, you know that James Veach uses Wix, you know that Good Mythical Morning uses Wix. It's a great professional platform, and there's a way to use it for free. So I'm going to walk you through right now how to create your website using Wix. So if you open up your browser and you just go ahead and go to wix.com, Wix.com. It's going to take you to the home page. Now, if you've already signed in, this is what your page will look like. If you haven't signed in, just go ahead and sign in with Google or any other account that you have, or just create a brand new account with Wix. Now, I already have a website up with Wix. In fact, I will go ahead and show you what that website looks like in just a moment. But right now, I want to take you through the process of designing your own website. Wix is a perfect platform for designing your website because it's got all of the HTML functionality that you could want, and it's got all the interface functionality that you want if you're not a coder and you don't write HTML. I don't use HTML except for if I need to copy and paste a blog post or a link or something, and even then it's very minimal. So this is perfect for people like me who don't want to write code. So I'm going to go click on My Sites here, and it's going to show you the existing sites that you have, or you can just create a new site. So click on that button and you're going to be brought to a brand new page, and it's going to give you some kind of ideas of what you want. If you're going to write a blog, Wix is great for that. Click on blog. You can click beauty and wellness, portfolio and CV, designer, all of these things. So let's just go ahead and click photography. That's an area of expertise that I have. So when you do that, and it depends on which site template you click on, it's going to give you some ideas and proposed layouts for your site. So you just pick one that really speaks to you and to your audience. If you're, and it depends on what you're doing with your site too. Let's say, for example, if you're in photography and you're wanting to showcase pieces for fine art, you would definitely pick a different layout for that than if your website was to be used as a client viewer. So for example, if I were using my website as a client viewer, I would probably select something like this. If I was using it for fine art sales or gallery sales, I might use something more along these lines. What I love about Wix is that it's compatible with mobile and desktop, and it's going to give you a little preview of what those look like in each arena. Okay, so let's just say I click on this one. It's a free one. Thanks, Wix. We love you. And I'm going to click Edit. So it's already going to put this website together for me as a template. And you can see, I'm in my editing field here. I can move all these little things around. Obviously, I don't have any idea who Charlotte McCoy is. I'm not going to put that on my website. So I'm going to edit that. I can double click on that text. I can go in, I can edit the text here, I can edit the font, I can edit the theme, I can edit the color, make it into a link if it's going to link to another website. I'm also going to you can edit these little lines right here if you want. Now, the idea is to have to do as little work as possible, right? So pick a template that you already like. Pick a template that's already going to speak to your brand. Now, maybe I would change the name or something like that. What you're primarily going to be looking at is the layout here and these buttons on this side over here. Now, this layout is going to be filled with, for example, you're doing photography, it's going to be filled with your images. And you can remove any elements you want. Let's say that there are just a lot of images right in the middle here that they're fluffy and you don't want them. You can go ahead and click on whatever you want to change and click the settings or the manage media in this case. Now, when I click manage media, it's going to open up this brand new window for me and show me all the pictures that were used in this media. And I can replace images, I can add media, I can delete media. So if I want that center block to be smaller, I can just take out some pictures, or I can just take out that piece altogether. It really depends on what you want to do. What I would highly recommend when you're building a website with Wix is to go to a website that you already like. Let's say you've got a mentor or someone that you've looked up to in the similar industry for a while. Check out their website. Now, don't do a carbon copy because, nobody likes that. We want originality and unique individual flavor put into your website. But as far as layout goes, if you see something that you like, feel free to R&D. And in that term, I mean rip off and duplicate, right? Make it original, make it yours. But if you see something that inspires you, go ahead and use it. I really love how this is laid out here. Obviously, I would put pictures of myself in there if I were the photographer, and then my own work. So then next thing you want to look at is your tabs. I've got this horizontal menu right here with home, about, portfolio, contact, client albums, book online. Now I want to navigate these. When I click on that, it's going to have me edit the menu bar itself. When I want to edit the specific navigations of those pages, I'm going to click on that, and this is what it's going to show me for book online. And I can see everything in this site. Again, I can change these to be my own images. I can change these to be my own price points, whatever I want it to be. But I like what this is doing so far. Again, if I want to go here and manage the navigation, I'm going to click on navigate, and just ensure that you go through all the tabs. And nothing is worse on a website than an incomplete website being published that says content coming soon, or worse yet, it's got someone else's content on there. So check every little piece before you get going to make sure that it is cohesive for you. Okay, so that's the basic menu. On the left side over here, and again, I'm just going to go over to the home so I can switch the page here, go to the home page. And then I've got all of these options on the left-hand side. I can start making blog posts. I can start managing my bookings. And again, we're still in the free mode of Wix, guys. This is the free mode. Super cool. My uploads, add apps, add background flavor, add colors. You've got these social media icons right here, the social bar. When you have those, you want to set the position of them, but more importantly, you want to have those elements with their links set to your links. So I really like the images, and I can replace those images I want. You can just pull any image off the internet if you want to replace the look of those images. But check the links. Always double, triple, quadruple check to make sure those links are going where you want them to go. Okay, as soon as I get all of this put together, I've got all of my pictures in place, I've got double and triple checked that all of my content is actually my content, then I can go to publish. A good idea to do before you go to publish is to go to mobile and edit your site from mobile as well. So I can edit the mobile view. This will not affect the desktop view. Thank you very much, Wix. And we can check the mobile view and the desktop view to make sure they're both very user-friendly. So again, just use the same menu buttons and same visuals right here, and then you're going to go back to the desktop and you can get ready to publish your site. Now, when Wix has a free version, they are going to add their name into the title of your site. So if you wanted to use justyoursite.com, then you're going to have to upgrade and pay a little bit of money. But again, it's totally worth it if you're going to be using that site at all. It's totally worth the upgrade, and it's not very expensive. What Wix will also do is in this free version, they'll sometimes put their little logo at the bottom of the screen. So when you're scrolling, that people see it's a Wix site. Again, if you want to take that off, you have to pay a little bit more. Very much worth it. So when you go to publish your site, this is what it will look like. Congratulations, you've got all of this going on here. You can change the site name if you'd like, and you can connect it to your branded domain. Wix will also have a specialized email for you. You can upgrade your account and get an email that says your name at yourwebsite.com. Again, all of those upgrades are totally available. So once you've clicked done, your website is now live. So this website that I just created is now live. You can go check it out online. Again, it's going to be just what you're seeing here until it gets edited further. But it's as simple as that. It's a very simple process. The only thing you need to make sure you have in place is all your media, your logos, your social media icons, everything that you want as far as graphics on your computer so you can replace them at will. So I highly recommend Wix. It's a great platform for free and upgraded sites. I would use it for building your site, blog, or whatever it is that you're putting together. So did you enjoy the video? Did you get some useful information from that? Let me know in the comments below. Please hit the subscribe button. I'd love to see more of you. I'll see you tomorrow.